Late Show. I'm your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please sit down, relax, take it easy, you know, let the drugs wear off. Just chill. It'll be okay. This is a chilling part. This is a chilling part of the day. I know all the vernacular. I know how to say it. It is a great day for America today, and I'll tell you why. Today, the Sex Pistols were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Thank you very much. The Sex Pistols who... if you don't know them, get with it, Grandad. If you don't know them... it was only 25 years ago. 25 years ago, the Sex Pistols were a hugely influential punk rock band in Britain and in America. They had the #1 single in Britain, even although it was banned on the radio. The only way you could hear this song, Anarchy in the UK, is if you bought it. Huh? They were crazy, these guys. They didn't live by the rules. It was a very rebellious time in the UK. The band became very famous because Steve Jones, who's a friend of mine, Steve Jones, their guitarist, fabulous rock and roll guitar sound, by the way, a real... If only I could play a guitar and do that noise, I'd be doing well. But Steve Jones swore, he said a cuss word on a very respectable British television programme. And the band was like, oh, everyone was, oh. Well, they were British, so they went, oh. Oh, I say. It was a very scandalous thing, though. It was like the Janet Jackson booby incident of its day. It was like that. It was that scandalous. Or the Tom Cruise incident, you know, when he was on Oprah. When he went on Oprah without his medications. You know, when he was... Tommy boy. Yeah, because he loves that Ritalin. He loves the Ritalin. Ooh, ha! We drop of the Ritalin will do you fancy. Now, listen, I've been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. I love Cleveland, by the way. It's a great town. I'm not sure, though, about a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about, you know, rock and roll in a museum. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, it's... just thought I'd tell you. I just thought I'd lose a few friends. But it's a huge museum. It's filled with memorabilia. It's like the Hard Rock Cafe without the food. So actually, it's better than the Hard Rock Cafe because have you ever had the food in the Hard Rock Cafe? I'm just saying. And they don't advertise on CBS, so their food is definitely crap. Listen, anyway, rock and roll is not about museums, I don't think. It's about going down to CBGB's on a Thursday night in New York. It's about the 100 Club in London in the 1970s on Oxford Street. It's dark and dirty. Yeah? It's fun, you get in there. It's a dark and dirty thing. It's a rock and roll. It's not a... That's not rock and roll. What's his name? The little fella that, what's his name is? The guy, he used to go out with Britney Spears. Justin Timberlake. That's not rock and roll. That's not rock and roll. That's the kid in class you slapped around. That's not rock and roll. Rock and roll's like, What is that thing? What is that thing with the little hat? Oh, I'm just so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so dangerous. Dangerous as a jigsaw, pal. Anyway, I don't know what's cool anymore. I don't have a clue. I'm 43 years old and I'm a dad. That's just one step up from being a creepy uncle. I don't know what's cool anymore. But back in the day, pal, back in the day, I played drums in punk rock bands. I did. I was a drummer in punk rock bands. And, yeah. No. You wouldn't be clapping if you'd heard any of these bands. But anyway, I sold out and I got this day job working in late night. I work nights. But for about 10 minutes, one of the bands I was in were very hot. And we got signed to London Records in London. And we got we got a little bit of money. We got the outfits and the photo sessions and the kind of... And then we got fired. But I did. Thank you for laughing at my pain. But I played with Nico, right? And you know the Velvet Underground, right? Nico, who was a singer with the Velvet Underground, I was her drummer for a tour in Britain. Now she was in the Velvet Underground with Lou Reed. He was in the Velvet Underground, and he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is in Cleveland, where Kyra Sedgwick travelled to, and she's married to Kevin Bacon. So ha-ha! Yeah! Anyway, the qualifications to get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it has to be 25 years since the release of your first album. And, you know, my